Okay, Parrot of the Year. This is going to be a bit of an unusual lesson for a couple of reasons. So, first of all, you may notice this is not a 4-string. This is a 6-string, whereas, the title led you to believe that I would be holding a 4-string. I mean, we'll get to that. This is going to be a lesson for the 4-string, but the song is played on a 6-string, and while it's possible to play the song on a 4-string, this song is not very 4-string friendly, and I wanted to start by playing on a 6-string just to show why that is. So now I'm going to play a little bit of the verses riff here. This ain't going to sound great because my amp settings are to what I like for my 4-string, not for this bass, but anyway. So what makes this tricky to play on a 4-string is the popping of the open C string, which in this riff is often like immediately before and after like these strums up here, which is an octave higher. So on a 4-string, you don't have that open C string, so you can't just pop it from up here. You'd have to jump down to G5 to pop that, and then moving your hand up and down between that and that chord up here an octave higher. So yeah, you kind of got to be a quick draw McGraw to play this one. So then you might ask, like, well, why could I not pop that at D10? Well, that's because you're sliding down with the. So the second reason this is going to be an unusual lesson is, well, if you're like me and you have the attention span of a squirrel and you've already scrolled down to see what I've posted in the comments below or in the description, that is like, it's not exactly a tab, it's a guide. So what that is the main riff in this song, it's not very complex. It's kind of simple. I mean, the timing of it's kind of strange and odd to get a feel for, but it varies quite a bit. And it varies in the strumming. So like, there's different, well, just to show, there's like a 2 strum, so like a, and then there's like a muted with 1 strum up, like, there's like a pull off, and there's one like this. There's just a bunch of different strummings in this, and there's not really a pattern to it from what I can tell. I mean, from what I can tell, it is pretty random. So instead of describing like each strum in this entire song, I thought it would just be better to just kind of tab out. But for everything else, like the chorus and the bridge and anything else, I think that would, could use some explanation. I'm still going to go over that in this video, but in this video, yeah, I'm going to go over the intro and then like the first verse section in the, I guess you'd say, like the usual amount of detail I put into things, but for the rest of it, I'm just going to again, leave to that guide posted below. Okay, so we are going to be playing in drop D tuning. So take your E string and tune it down to a whole step to D, because D is the lowest note we're going to be using in this song, and that is during the Alright, so the intro, it's going to go something like this. Okay, I'll play that again, slower. with a strum of a bar chord at a DG 17. Strum that once down. Then we're going to slap E9, slide down, and then do a muted slap and then a pop on C5, no, G5. And then do 3 of those, you know, slides to a pop. So, okay. Second time around, strum that chord again, but then pull off to a 16 bar chord. And then do the 3 again. Third time around, just you know, simple strum of that again. The fourth time around, the pull off again. So the fourth time around, after the second pop, so now we're going to get low here and do 2 slap slides like up. Okay, so now we're going to strum the pull off here into the. But so after the last slide down, you're not going to do a final pop. Instead, you're going to come up here and strum 18, and then do the pull off on 17, 16. So, with greater context. Okay. So after that, you're going to do the 3 times, and then let's see what's next. Strumming the 18, pull off to 16. Okay, and then do so like before, not popping the last one. So after the third, we are going to strum 19, and then 17, pull off 16. Okay, so after that, we're going to slap down and pop once. So, and then after that first pop, we're going to do this kind of, do these slaps up here into the first verse. So into the verses riff, it's kind of similar to the intro riff, but the intro riff is over. That's not going to show up for the rest of the song. So this next cover part, the verses riff, that's going to be what's continued for, you know, the bulk of the rest of this song. Okay, first verse, it's going to go like this. Okay, to play that slow down. Okay, we're going to start with a strumming the bar chord here at 17, pull up to 16, and then do another one of those. And then after that, we are going to jump up here real quick to 17 again, strum that twice. So far we have, that didn't sound very good. So after that, we are going to jump down here and pop the C at G5 again. And after that, we are going to do another one of those. Whoops. Okay, so this thing all together is. And then we're going to repeat all that in varying ways. So for this first verse, it is, the first time around, it's that 17 twice. But after this, it is muted strum down, and then 17 strum up. So yeah, you know, first time around, it's like. The next time, it's like. So, as somewhat described earlier, that strumming, the you know, that pull off and the It's going to vary quite a bit in this song, pretty randomly, to my ears anyway, so yeah, again, that'll be posted below. But so with this verse riff, the starting point that we've covered, you know, that pull-off, sometimes it's a pull-off and sometimes it's just like, it's like a single 17, so just a, and the second part of that riff, you know, the that we covered, and later the that, you know, varies quite a bit in the song. And sometimes we're going to throw in the 18 and 19 strums too, so like that happens occasionally, and with the 19. Okay, and after the first verse, you know, where he says, vintage of Mim, I'm going to call that the chorus of the song, so whenever that part shows up in the song, that's just what I'm going to call the chorus. So what's going on there is, it's kind of like this. So slap E8, well, you know, it's D technically, but 8, 5, and then, so there's two notes here. I'm not entirely sure what the first note is. It's kind of hard to make out, so it's either like a muted note or it's a pop of G5 just to match what Lur's doing with the guitar. So then after this first chorus, we're back into the main riff, which again at this point is just the verse riff continued. You know, the intro riff is over, and then we go into the second verse, and then the second chorus, and then main riff, and then the third verse, and then the third chorus. So at this point, the third chorus would be teaching the Parrot. Okay, and then we're back into the main riff, and then into the fourth verse, and into the fourth chorus. I never realized until now how repetitive this song structure was. The fourth chorus being, make lots of money. And then after that, we are into the bridge. Alright, and then he goes, it's called. So on that, we're going to do 5-2. It's called. And right after that, an open E, well, D, you know, whatever. Followed immediately by a G5 pop. And so after that, during the guitar solo, in comes this riff here. And the time signature changes too. So we're going to be strumming down up at 12 here, this bar chord. And then 2, 0, 5, 2, 0. Then later we're going to start doing a double slaps with that, so like, and the very last time of that in the guitar solo, we're going to take all that up 5 frets, so strumming at 17 here, and then at let's see here, it should be 7, yeah, 7, and then 5, and then 10, 7, 5. Can I get in trouble for this on YouTube? I don't know. Not if you don't know what it is. It's apple cider. Yeah, we'll go with that. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? What do you guys like to listen to? Other than, you know, Primus. What do you guys like to read? Where are you guys from? You know, I read some comments, and you know, at least a few of you are not from America, it seems. Get some viewers from around the globe. Where are you guys from? You know, if you care, just let me know what's up in the comments below. Anyway, after the guitar solo, we are going to go through the main riff once before this next part here. Okay, to slow that down a bit. Alright, so we're going to be strumming this bar chord all the way up here at 22, and slide that down to 20 for 2 more strums, and then strum 17, and then we're going to do our into a strum 14, 15 twice, and then 15, 17. And then we're going to do the, and very quickly strum a little 17 here, and then strum the harmonic at 9, at the 9th fret. And then right after that, we're going to do 3 slap slides up here, like. Okay, so after that we're going to enter this part where the bass is playing more softly as Lur's kind of, noodling around. And during that part, everything's going to be pretty muted except for the strumming, so the strums are going to ring out, but nothing else really is. Again, this is the main riff. And at around 3 minutes, 28 seconds, I think, we have this fill here, this some quick slapping here at E9 here. So that's going to be like, it's either like a double and a triple, so like, or it's like a triple and then a double, so like so. So yeah, there's that fill there. Okay, and at the end of that soft part, we're going to do a single slide into You Want Some? The final verse, and then after that is the final chorus, and then after that we are into the main riff again. And next he's going to go, Here we go! And then we're going to do the main riff one more time, and then we're going to go into the chorus, but we're just going into the chorus riff, so that is just without vocals. So like the chorus, without lyrics, so just like, or, the, into the, it's called, whoops, and then into the bridge riff again, whoops. So after the last yup is when we're going to start doing the double slaps. So the, and then we're going to end the song with a, so there you go, You're the Parrot.